This week's Torah portion of Shoftim begins with the directive, Shoftim v'shotrim titen lecha bechol she'arecha. One should place a system of judges and policing within the she'arecha, the gates of your, presumably, cities. Rav Chagai Londin explains why is it that the Torah emphasizes that specific locale of she'arecha, the gates of your city. Why doesn't the Torah simply say, Shoftim v'shotrim titen lecha bechol irecha, in all of your cities? Why the gates? In biblical terms, she'arim, gates, always represent a place of credence, a place of importance, a place of value. For example, we see this with Lot. When Lot became the head of Sodom, it says, Vayeshev b'sha'ar ha'ir. Lot sat in the pearly gates of the city. And Rashi explains that the gates represents that he became the mayor, the leader of Sodom. And so she'arim are representative of something that is foundationally valuable. And so the Torah tells us that when a city has at its gates, she'arecha, Shoftim v'shotrim, a system of legality, a system of conduct, of moral conduct, of moral behavior, of values, both when you enter the city and when you exit the city, one is reminded that this is the way that this city is run. What is most foundational, what is most primary to this city is the behavior, the ability to behave with ethics and values and a code of being just. And so there are shoftim and shotrim that are placed in the she'arim, in the most foundational and important locale of the city, the entrance and the exit, reminding people that this is the way our conduct, our values, our businesses, and our daily tidings are run, with this sense of ethical values. So too, the same approach should be with regards to this month as we enter the she'arim, the gates of Pitchuli Sha'arei Tzedek, the gates of Tzedek, the gates of justice. We begin the month of Elul. The month of Elul ushers in the period of Yamim Noraim, the high holidays, Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, in which we presumably begin to immerse ourselves in a state of repentance. Repentance requires a certain amount of self-introspect. And so as we enter these she'arim, the gates of the new month of Elul, the gates of reflection, of inflection regarding repentance, Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, so too, Shoftim v'shotrim titen lecha bechol she'arecha. Within these gates of repentance, these gates of Sha'arei Tzedek, we ask that we too on a personal level should be able to enter those gates and understand the importance, the credence, the potence of being able to embrace Shoftim v'shotrim, to have a life that is based upon legality, based upon a code, based upon an ethic of a higher value and a higher order. And if we have this capacity to be able to embrace those gates and to enter those gates with the values of Shoftim v'shotrim, both in terms of our cities, in terms of our communal functions, and of course in terms of our own personal regards, our own personal behaviors and conduct, then indeed we will be prepared to enter those gates of She'arei Tzedek, the gates of Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, the most important and valued days of the entire Jewish year. This seems to be a reminder that we have from this parsha. It remains the Jewish way, it is the Torah way, and it always will be the Gila way. I wish you a Shabbat Shalom and a Chodesh Tov, which would be a wonderful month, a month of inspiration in which we can improve our own behavior, our communal behavior, and embrace our rapport with God and our fellow man. Please continue to subscribe below and continue to follow me. Look forward to hearing from you. Shabbat Shalom.